market through which buyers and sellers of securities in public listed companies can trade their shares. What is a stock exchange? A stock exchange is an organized marketplace where stocks, shares, and sometimes bonds are traded by members of the exchange. Shares represent a unit of equity ownership by the holder of that unit in the company. The shareholder partakes in the profit and losses of the company. The stock market has evolved since its inception in Europe in the 12th century, and in many developed markets is the preferred option for raising capital. How does the Jamaica Stock Exchange operate? The Jamaica Stock Exchange is a privately owned, limited liability company with the mission to provide a fair, ethical, efficient and transparent stock exchange in Jamaica. We began operations on February 3, 1969. Prior to this, we operated as the Kingston Stock Market, which was established in 1961 with the assistance of the Bank of Jamaica and other institutions. The Jamaica Stock Exchange is governed by a board of directors consisting of 5 independent directors and 11 broker members. A chairman and deputy chairman are elected annually, and the general manager is charged with daily operations. Brokerage houses or brokers trade stocks by bringing buyers and sellers together to complete a trade. The Jamaica Stock Exchange ensures that the stock market operates at the highest standard, provides facilities for the transaction of stock trades, conducts research and disseminates information, enforces rules that ensure public confidence in the stock market. The Council shapes the strategic direction of the company, approves and ensures that rules of the exchange are not violated. The monitoring of market activities resides with the management of the stock exchange. The Jamaica Stock Exchange, as a self-regulatory organization, is overseen by the Financial Services Commission, which is a government-regulated body with responsibility of supervising the industry. What types of securities are traded on the Jamaica Stock Exchange? Over 40 companies spanning the industries of banking, financial and insurance services, manufacturing, trading, tourism, and communications are listed on the Jamaica Stock Exchange. These companies offer ordinary shares and, to a lesser extent, preferred shares. An ordinary share is a unit of ownership in a company. The more shares you have, the more of the company you own, and the larger the proportion of the profits or dividends you should receive. Shareholders have important rights, including the right to vote at meetings of shareholders and the right to receive dividends if they are declared. A preferred share is a special type of share that has first draw on the profits, and in many instances at a set percentage rate. They are normally more costly than ordinary shares, but they do not have ordinary voting rights. The Jamaica Stock Exchange operates within international best practices. We have implemented a computerized trading system. We operate according to the T+3 standard, meaning that buyers receive their stocks within 3 days of trade. Likewise, sellers receive their money within that time. Our subsidiary, the Jamaica Central Security Depository, the JCSD, enables the trading and settlement process to be fully automated. Share certificates do not physically change hands. Each participant in the trade must have an account at the JCSD, and the account will be reduced or increased immediately as a trade is made. By issuing monthly statements, we confirm the trading activities that affected each investor's accounts. JCSD customers can also download their statements from the JSE's website, www.jse.com.jm. Though investing in equities can bring high rewards, there are also risks involved because the values of shares go up and down and returns are not guaranteed. Share values depend on the performance of a company, the value investors place on owning a company's shares, and on economic conditions. The Jamaica Stock Exchange does not insure against that form of risk, but we help to regulate companies by ensuring that they operate according to the rules of the exchange, which provides for proper disclosure of the company's operations. How do you invest in companies listed on the Jamaica Stock Exchange? To purchase shares through the stock exchange, you must engage the services of a broker. Here are guidelines that you may follow when investing. Make a conscious decision to invest for the medium to long term. Seek professional advice from a broker who is trained to identify the earning potential of companies. Collect and study as much information as possible about the company in which you intend to invest. After buying shares, monitor and track your investments. The Jamaica Stock Exchange assists investors to monitor their investments by publishing a daily report that includes the Jamaica Stock Exchange indices. An index is a weighted average of a selection of stocks. The Jamaica Stock Exchange has 3 indices and reports on the market performance of each company. The JSE index, which comprises all listed companies. The JSE All Jamaican Composite Index, which measures the performance of Jamaican companies. The Jamaica Select Index, which comprises the 50 most frequently traded stocks. How do you benefit from the Jamaica Stock Exchange? The Jamaica Stock Exchange is a vital link between companies needing capital and people with money to invest. These companies use your investment to buy better equipment and more raw materials, employ more persons, and enter new markets. So when you invest in companies listed on the Jamaica Stock Exchange, you do not only share in that company's vision of a wealthier tomorrow, but also in Jamaica's prosperity.